Hey y'all. I'm looking rough today, but we're going to ignore it because I am back and I have more spooky TikToks that I'm very nervous to watch today. I feel like these ones are going to be bad. Like these ones are going to be scary. So I'm a little bit nervous, but we're gonna hop right into it. If you didn't watch my last video, basically I'm trying to switch up the way that I do my videos. So if you wanna hear my rambling, just wait until the end of the video. I will ramble, don't worry, I got stuff. Oh, I got stuff to talk about today. So if you want to hear my rambling, just stay until the end of the video, but we're gonna hop right in. I'm gonna put in my fancy earpods. I feel like my contour looks really harsh. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're just going to ignore what I look like today. We're just going to ignore me, and we're gonna watch the TikToks.
With this, 28-7, Kentucky threatening to go up even more, and he's well aware of the outside noise, the rumors, the rumblings, the pressure. He said, listen.
So if you didn't see, it said, put my daughter in her crib for the 5th time ever tonight. After 5 minutes, I got a feeling and I literally ran to get her, and my fiance decided to check the camera, and this is what he saw. Literally, it's only me, him, and our daughter, and our dog in the house. We completely freaked out. That is so scary. Oh my God, there's literally a person!
Thomas is a lawyer, and got arrested. Are you shitting my dick?
Oh my God, wait, okay, I want to watch that again because it was really short.
Thomas is a lawyer, and got arrested. Are you shitting my dick?
That is the most clear reflection I've ever seen. My dogs are playing with an extension cord outside. Like, okay. That is the most clear reflection I have ever seen. Oh my God.
Can I show you a scary video? No, because so many of you guys tagged me in this video, and I can see why. It comes from user JR503, and it comes from Veracruz. I'm just gonna tell you this video is actually like uncomfortable and terrifying to watch. So these men go to a cemetery to explore it, when suddenly they come across this.
Miren, ahí van, mira. Miren. Miren. Traen un perro en la mano. Cuidado. Mira. Son varios, compa. Cuidado, güey. Uy. Véngase por acá, compa. Nos van a rodear. No son más, compa. Miren. Mira, ahí van más, miren. Miren, amigos. Miren. Acá está en la tuba verde. Cuidado, por acá. Arriba del árbol. Véngase. Mira. Ahí están en la tumba. Véngase.
There's like so much
Fuera,
happening.
cementerio. Pa' afuera. Vamos a salirnos, compa. Vamos. Uy. Vamos a salirnos, vamos. Acá viene otro, miren.
Oh my God.
Vamos. Compa. Son un chingo, compa. Uy, auxilio. Uy, maldito. Están haciendo algo, compa. Vamos a morir. ¡Oh! Tienen a alguien, güey. No me dejen. Tienen a alguien, compa.
Okay, I genuinely have no idea what was going on. All I know is that I saw a bunch of people surrounding them in like black, long cloaks type. I don't know. And I was trying to watch the video but also read the captions because the captions they translated to English. So I was trying to do both, but it was a little difficult and I don't want to watch it again. So if anybody knows or understands what was happening, please let me know. And if there's like, I don't know if that's like a ritual, like a normal ritual that maybe people do. I really have no idea. I don't know.
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
That, oh my God, we're watching it again.
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
That is a whole person. That is a whole ass person that was walking in front of her. I told you guys these ones were gonna be good. I told you, but I'm like not mentally prepared for these.
Welcome to Creep Time on TikTok with Silas Dean. Here are 3 unexplained photos and the chilling backstories behind them. Number 1, motion detected. Shared in 2017, this was a photo alert sent to a man's phone when it was captured on his motion detection camera while he was out. Initially when spotted, he panicked and assumed this could be a break-in, but the home was found without any trace of an intruder and nothing had been moved or stolen. All that was left was this image showing that someone or something was in that house. Number 2, dry dock. In 2014, a dry dock ship was in the process of being dismantled. A single foreman was instructed to show pictures showing the exterior and interior to date progress. While traveling through the dark of the ship, only lighting his way by flash and lantern, he later realized he caught this picture. When enhanced, an unknown man holding an axe can be seen lurking within the dark of the ship. The ship was searched by a military team, but no one was ever found, and there is no security footage showing anyone leaving the ship to the dock. Number 3, stairway to heaven. The haiku staircase in Oahu, Hawaii is largely forbidden due to the dangerous drops, but in 2015, 18-year-old Dalen Poa decided to climb it solo while sending pictures to his family. But after sending some of those final photos, he was never seen again. A search suspected that he may have fell, but that wasn't the case. His body was never found and search canines couldn't detect where his scent had gone. The final photo he sent that morning was re-examined and found something chilling. When zoomed in, you can clearly see the outline of an unknown man who was crouching nearby in the woods. The man has never come forward and Dalen's disappearance remains unknown.
Okay, I actually wanted to show you guys. Somebody sent me in my DMs. I'm gonna go, I think I took a screenshot of it. Okay, yeah, someone sent me this in DMs. They said my friend's grandparents used to do exorcisms. She has no stories because they don't talk about it, but they took a picture and I haven't let me send it. And this is what they sent me. And so it's like clear. Like you can see a person so clearly. I knew I wanted to show you guys that and I'm so glad I watched that video because it completely reminded me like ghost caught on camera. I really wanted to show you guys that in some video and I'm glad that I did. Moving on.
We interrupt this broadcast to share breaking news. A new species under the name classified. We interrupt. We interrupt. We interrupt. Lock all doors. Close all curtains. If somebody knocks on your door, it is imperative that you do not let them in.
Like
even if they claim to be a relative. They are not. We'll repeat. Do not let them in, do not let them in, do not let them in, let them in, let them in, let it in, let it in, let it in. We interrupt.
Okay, I don't
We
like this
interrupt.
audio at all.
May God be with you all.
It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Okay, I didn't like that one. I really didn't like that one. That one did not sit right with me in the slightest bit. Okay, I want to move on. I want to move on. Nar.
Luna.
Did you guys hear
Luna.
the giggling?
Luna. What?
Was that a person? I can't tell if that was a person.
Go home. Luna, go home. Come on. No, 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 no. Luna, come on. Stop.
Okay, I have a really bad glare because I'm sitting in front of a huge window, so sometimes it's hard to see when it's darker. It looked like a person walking forward. I guess I'll be able to tell when I'm editing it what it was, but it looked like there was a person when you're like zoomed in. Also, sorry, Nar was like messing with my stuff on the floor, so if I made a noise or whatever, that was Nar. But I think it was a person walking forward, but there was also a giggle. If you watch it again, or because if you didn't hear it the first time, there's a little giggle. Oh my god! And then the dog stops, and they're like, "What? What is that?"
Saw this on my run today.
I saw that whole one because it's kind of inevitable to watch the whole thing. It's so short. I watched that whole thing and I was like, how is that possible? It's like a puddle. It's a puddle with a body in it. I'm like, what? Oh my god, it was like, help me, help me. Like it wasn't even trying to sound human. Also, by the way, when I say SW, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when I say SW. I was told to never say it out loud. Never say it out loud. So when I say SW, that's what I'm talking about.
So I went to bed last night around midnight. My husband stayed up on the porch drinking coffee like he always does before bed. But I woke up around 1 a.m. to the sound of another man's voice from outside my bedroom window. I immediately woke up and texted my husband and was like, what is going on? He came inside the house and he comes into the room and he's like, did you order food? And I was like, no, I've been sleeping. And he goes, do you remember that guy who delivered food to us back in August? And as soon as he said this, it just immediately triggered something in my head. There was a guy who delivered food to us back in August while we were sitting out on our patio. When he came to drop the order off, we had a quick little conversation and it didn't seem too out of the ordinary. He basically was just saying that he really loved our house and he liked the area that we were in, and he said that he grew up around here. And then he was saying that he went to the local elementary school, which we happen to live pretty close to. So just out of being nice, I was conversing with him and I told him that I also grew up in the area and that I also went to that elementary school. But mind you, he's in his 50s and I'm in my 20s. So that was about it, and he went on his way. And he never had our order again after that until last night. He showed up around 1 a.m. with a Taco Bell order, even though I never ordered anything. And when he got to our porch and saw that my husband was sitting out there, the first thing that he said was, do you remember me? Which kind of struck me as like a strange thing to say. And then he said something along the lines of, last time I was here you guys still had the pool open, but doesn't look like it anymore. And my husband just kind of looked over at the pool area and was thinking, how does he know that the pool is closed? Our entire pool area is fenced in and it's pitch black out. There are no outdoor lights on and it's storming. There is almost no possible way that he'd be able to see into the pool area. So it just seemed a little bit off. I did take a picture of the order, and as you can see on the receipt, it has an Uber Eats little logo on the receipt, and it also has the customer's name, which is Kenzie. Now, normally I would think this was just a mix-up, but because I felt a little uneasy about it, I looked into it a little bit more, and I realized that none of the Taco Bells that deliver to my house stay open for delivery past 9 p.m. But as you can see here on this picture of the receipt, it was ready for pickup on the 12th, which was yesterday, at 12:30 a.m. So if this was just a simple mix-up, I don't really understand how any of my neighbors would have been able to get Taco Bell at 12:30. I could very well just be overthinking this, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I also remembered hearing a girl here on TikTok saying she kept getting text messages from a delivery driver, and he was basically telling her like, hey, I'm here with your food, you can come outside and grab it from me, but she never ordered anything. So she contacted support and they said he doesn't even work for us. So I don't know. I did report it to Uber Eats. I haven't heard back from them yet, but I'm really hoping that they do get back to me and just say that this was all a misunderstanding. It would at least give me a little bit of closure.
My camera's gonna stop recording, so give me 1 second, even though you wouldn't even notice if I did it without telling you. I was so worried like that whole TikTok that my camera would stop recording and I would just be in the middle of the TikTok and I'd have to just explain it to you, where I'd have to start it completely over. But I made it through the whole TikTok and my camera was about to stop recording. At the end, I did it. Wasn't me, was my camera, but I did it. But that's creepy. That's very creepy. I remember I had the same delivery driver twice in one morning, but that's only because I ordered food for myself and then John ordered food right after me. which I don't know why we didn't order together. I have no idea. But it was the same guy who ended up picking it up and dropping it off. So he like knocked on the door and was like, oh, never had the same person twice. Like, that's crazy. But I've definitely never had an experience like that. But I also always have them leave it at the door. Like, I never talk to them. I never see them. So I feel like that's probably why I've never had a weird experience. I don't know.
Buddy! How you doing? Just cruisers, man. That's crazy shit. Just throwing at me like it's goddamn. What's up, dude?
Oh god, I do not, I don't like that. That was really creepy. That was really, really, really creepy, and I did not like that one at all.
Look at it. He's looking at us. Whoop! It's right there.
Yeah.
You see it? Mm-hmm. Oh wait, that's not a deer.
That's
What the devil is
huge.
that? That's a predator. Its eyes are facing forward.
Oh yeah. Oh, what that is.
Oh, draw your weapon.
Wait, that is massive. I can't really see it because I have the worst glare. Oh, I think I was looking at a tree or something. I thought it was like this huge thing. It's just the eyes.
Those are big eyes. Mm-hmm. Hello. You cocked? Oh, fuck. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I must have been looking at a tree or something because I saw this like huge, like Bigfoot looking thing. Not even Bigfoot looking. I don't know what it looked like. But then when he zoomed in, it was just the eyes. Yeah, I definitely was looking at the wrong thing. I already hate this one. I already don't like it. This. I don't want to watch this. Oh my god, thank god it's over. Oh my god, I can't watch stuff like that. It freaks me out too much. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was the worst thing I've ever watched in my entire life. The black mist following him upstairs and then the face in the closet. I just can't. Okay, this is the last one. So actually the last one was not scary at all and it left us on a cliffhanger, so nothing really happened in the video, so I'm not going to include it because I just feel like it's kind of pointless. And I also didn't want to leave off on something that wasn't very scary because I feel like the whole point of these videos is to watch scary TikToks, and so to watch something that just, like leaves you on a cliffhanger is kind of dumb. So that is all I have for now. If you guys find more TikToks that you want me to watch or react to, please tag me in them on TikTok. I always have my TikTok linked down below. You can send it to me through social media. My dogs are gonna bark. There's nothing I can do about it, but my dogs are barking. You can send it to me through social media, but I typically just take them from TikTok, so that's a lot easier. And so I just go through my TikTok mentions and I take videos from there. I am gonna go so I can feed my dogs lunch, but I love you guys. Bye. Oh my god, I forgot I have a huge story to tell you guys. And then I'll feed my dogs lunch, I promise. So apparently, this picture that I posted of my dogs on Halloween was being spread throughout a grooming community. Like a dog grooming community. It has a horrible name. And people were like coming at me. There was like 3 people, but it still like felt like a lot. I was really anxious yesterday. There were these people telling me my dogs were super matted, like they'd never been brushed before, and that I'm taking horrible care of them and I've like been neglectful of my dogs. And I'm looking at them right now and I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. My dogs don't have a single mat. And so yesterday I spent, I'm not kidding, all day brushing them because I was like so paranoid. I was like, what if my dogs are super matted and I can't tell, or like, I don't know, what if I'm not taking care of my dogs properly? And so I was brushing them like constantly yesterday. Like I would put the brush away and like 10 minutes later I'd get the brush back out and be like, can I just try one more time? And my dogs have no mats. There's no mats. Not a single mat can be found on my dogs. And I think Zed had a mat one time and we cut it off of him, but that's the only mat either of them have ever had. And so people are taking this photo that I posted and judging off of it. And I'll admit it was a really bad picture. It was taken in horrible lighting. It was taken from pretty far away, like I zoomed in on the photo. And it was taken before I had brushed them for the day. And so they didn't look that great, but I still don't even think they looked matted at all. And they were like, especially their tail. And so I brushed their tail yesterday and I was like, I can't find a single mat on these dogs. And so I was like super anxious yesterday because I didn't want people to think that I wasn't taking care of my dogs properly. It was a really rough day for me. And so I like posted on my Instagram story like a couple frames of me just talking, and then I posted a picture of Fizz where he had a blowout and where he dried naturally, because I was thinking maybe they just had never seen a dog dry naturally before, like a curly dog, because I don't blow dry them. I just let them dry naturally, so their fur is like really curly. Like, I don't know, I'm like, have you never seen a curly dog before? It's so weird. And so I ended up having a conversation with this girl in my DMs who was like a groomer. Oh, it was also weird because none of them followed me. Nobody who was like commenting on my picture followed me, or like DMing followed me. So like they all found me through this like grooming community. I don't know. And so I was DMing with one of the girls who was actually really nice, and I was like, I promise my dogs are not matted. And she was like, can you get down to the skin when you're brushing them? And I was like, yeah, I can literally pull their fur apart and see their skin, and there's no matting. Like there's no matting, I promise. And so I talked to her for a little bit and she was like, okay, honestly, like pictures can be deceiving. Like I was wrong. So end of discussion. And so I ended things off with her, like we talked for a little bit. And then this other old ass lady, this old hag, was like, no, sorry, your dogs are matted. Just admit you don't know how to take care of your poodle mix. I don't know why she put poodle, they're poodle mixes. Why did you have to put it in quotations? Like, that's what they are. And she also had poodle mixes because they were her profile picture. So I don't know why she's like dissing, I don't know, weird. And she was like, sorry, they're matted. Just admit you don't know how to take care of them and move on. There's no shame in apologizing. They've never had a brush through them a day in their life. All this stuff, all this horrible stuff. And I was like, I didn't respond because I thought like, it's not even worth my energy. Oh, she also said, if it was so easy to brush them, you should have posted a video of it. And I was like, I am not posting a video of me brushing my dog on my story. That is weird. And you're the only person requesting that. And I have nothing to prove to you. I have absolutely nothing to prove to you. And like, if it makes anybody feel better, my dogs get groomed in like a week and a half. Like they're getting groomed, and I'll ask my groomer if there's like anything I can be doing better. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job of taking care of their hair. I think I'm doing a great job. Like, they have no mats. I don't know where they're getting this from. Like, they have no mats. I checked their entire body yesterday because I was so paranoid and I couldn't find a single one. And then I ended up cutting their hair because they couldn't see, and they get their hair cut in a week and a half, but like Zed really couldn't see, so I cut Zed's hair and it looks kind of cute. But I cut Fizz and I fucked him up. Oh boy, I fucked Fizz up. But yeah, that's my little ramble for the end of this. My little story time, kind of. I don't know. But just people claiming that I'm like neglectful and don't know how to take care of my animals when my animals are literally my entire life. I do nothing every day but take care of my animals. They're my entire life. My entire life. I do not leave my house because like ever since I got these dogs, I just can't leave because I feel bad leaving them in their crate, and I can't leave them out yet because they're still too young, and I don't know if they'll have like destructive tendencies. I don't know. And so I barely leave them. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, these are like, I don't know. It's so weird. But that's my little story time. I'm really gonna go because I have to feed them. But I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. I already said that. This is not the outro. Okay, whatever. See ya.